This video is about part 2 of solved MCQs related to the past paper of ETEA medical test. If the electronegativity difference is 1.7 between two bonded atoms, the bond will be ionic, covalent, 50% ionic and 50% covalent, coordinate covalent bond. According to the Pauling scale, we know that the electronegativity is greater than 1.7, then the bond will be ionic. If it is less than 1.7, then the bond will be covalent. And if electronegativity is equal to 1.7, then it is 50% ionic and 50% covalent. Now the answer is clear, 50% ionic and 50% covalent. If calcium hydroxide is dissolved in a solution containing sodium hydroxide, its solubility as compared to pure water is increased, decreased, unaffected, none of the above. Here a principle involved that is known as common ion effect. In calcium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide, there are common ions that are hydroxide ion, OH ion. So this OH ion will suppress the solubility of calcium hydroxide. So the solubility of calcium hydroxide will decrease. A solution in which hydrogen ion concentration is 10⁻³ molar is called acidic solution, basic solution, neutral solution and standard solution. So if the hydrogen ion concentration is greater than 10⁻⁷, which means 10⁻�6, -5, -3, -4, if it is greater than 10⁻⁷, then solution will be acidic. If it is less than 10⁻⁷, then it will be basic, and if it is equal to 10⁻⁷, then solution will be neutral. Now the question is 10⁻³ molar. So -3 molar, it is greater than 10⁻⁷, so the solution will be acidic. Which one of the following best describe the energy change occurring in a reaction? Reaction is also given. So the energy change is electron affinity, ionization energy, electronegativity, enthalpy of formation. So first we will know about all these terms. What are these terms? Then we will be able to know about the answer. So electron affinity, it is the energy change that result from adding an electron. Now here the electron is losing, so it is electron affinity is not the correct answer. Ionization energy, it is also known as ionization potential, the amount of energy required to remove an electron. So here the electron is removed, so the answer is ionization energy. The other terms are also given, electronegativity and standard enthalpy of formation, but the answer is clear, ionization energy is the answer because it is the energy required for the removal of electron. So the answer is B. When water cools from 7 degrees C to 0 degrees C, it contracts only, it expands only, it first contracts and then expand. It first expand, then contract and then expand again. So the answer is from 7 to 4 degrees C. Because 4 degrees C, there is an abnormal change in the expansion or contraction of water. So we will divide this temperature into two temperatures. From 7 to 4 degrees C, it will contract. Now from 4 to 0 degrees C, it will expand because of the anonymous expansion of water or anonymous behavior of water. It will start expanding. So first from 7 to 4 it will contract, and from 4 to 0 it will expand. So the answer is clear, that is it first contracts and then expand. Identify the compound X formed when formaldehyde reacts with methyl magnesium bromide and is subsequently hydrolyzed with dilute HCl. So we will find the X product when formaldehyde, that is aldehyde in which R group alkyl group is not present. Instead of R group alkyl group, hydrogen is present. So formaldehyde react with Grignard reagent. Here this methyl magnesium bromide is Grignard reagent, and then it will hydrolyze with HCl. So these are the product. Which one of the following is the correct product? From the reaction of Grignard reagent with aldehyde, we know that when formaldehyde react with Grignard reagent, it will produce primary alcohol. Aldehyde other than formaldehyde, when react with Grignard reagent, it will produce secondary alcohol, and ketone when react with Grignard reagent, it will produce tertiary alcohol. Now the question is about formaldehyde. So formaldehyde react with Grignard reagent, it will produce primary alcohol. Among these options, here this is primary alcohol, this is secondary, and this is tertiary alcohol. So ethyl alcohol, the primary alcohol, is the answer. The compound B formed in the sequence of reaction. The reaction is given. So we will interested in B. Propyl alcohol react with phosphorus trichloride, it will produce A, and then it will react with alcoholic potassium hydroxide, it will produce B. Now the question is about B. What is this B? It is propine, propane, propene, propanol. So we will solve it. Propane 1-ol, that is alcohol, and propyl alcohol. It will react with phosphorus trichloride and it will produce N-propyl chloride. So the A is N-propyl chloride. When N-propyl chloride is reacting with potassium hydroxide, it will produce propene along with potassium chloride and water. So the B is propene. So the answer is clear. Answer is C. Which one of the following pairs of molecules have similar geometry? Here two pairs are given. So we will first find their geometry. In information table, the geometries are also given. Looking at these geometries, only the option D, which has methane and silicon tetraoxide, these two has similar geometry, that is tetrahedral. So the answer is D. A mixture of 50 gram of hydrogen and 50 gram of helium has the total pressure of 1.5 atmosphere. What is the partial pressure of hydrogen gas? The options are given, so we will solve it. First we will find their number of moles, then we will sum it. So the mole has formula mass divided by molar mass. Mass is given 50 gram for hydrogen and 2 is molar mass of hydrogen gas. So the mole of hydrogen are 25 moles. Similarly, for moles of helium, it is 12.5 moles. Now sum up it, 25 plus 12.5, it will result in 37.5. Now the partial pressure of X component, it is equal to the mole of X component divided by total moles multiplied by total pressure. Total pressure is given as 1.5 atmosphere. Moles of hydrogen is 25 moles and total number of moles are 37.5. So putting these value in this formula, 25 multiplied by 1.5 result in 37.5. So 37.5 divided by 37.5, it will result in 1 atmosphere. So the answer is 1 atmosphere. For more videos, please subscribe the channel.